Welcome back, everyone. We are now just 2 days away from the start of the Iowa High School State Baseball Tournament, and Class 1A is shaping up to be highly competitive. 5 teams in the bracket were ranked in both the first and last polls of the season. 3 of those teams coming from right here in Plymouth County, a place with plenty of baseball talent.
We could have 2 Plymouth County teams playing the title. That's a possibility. But that just shows the state, how, the excellence of 1A baseball is, in Northwest Iowa.
3 Iowa high school baseball teams from Plymouth County are heading to Cael with one goal in mind, giving it their all to compete for a state title.
The past 4 or 5 years we've all been competing against each other. It makes us better as teams, just to get to play against the best competition. Then by the time we get down to Cael, we know what it's like to play these good teams.
Remsen St. Mary's, Galen Catholic, and Kingsley Pearson are all representing Plymouth County in the Class 1A bracket. And while the teams have their own big goals in mind, they're proud of the way they're all showcasing the talent in Northwest Iowa.
I think it's huge. Every week we're going up against a ranked team in some class, so I think it's big for us to gain that experience, be competitive.
Baseball's not so easy up here. This is what we deal with every season, and it's the same teams beating each other up, and that kind of competition all summer gets you ready for this state tournament, district tournaments, and everything else.
And most of these players have been competing with each other or against each other since a young age in Little League, a place where many current players in Northwest Iowa got that baseball growth and development.
I think it's the competition from a young age. We've always been good, and we've made other teams better, and they've made us better. So I think it's just the competition in this area is really good. So
it's kind of a little bit of a family up here in Northwest Iowa with a lot of kids and baseball.
These coaches and players all respect each other's games, oftentimes asking each other for advice. But come Monday in Cael, it's game on.
I'm hoping it's a Plymouth County championship down there. I'm not sure he'll answer my call to give me advice on how to beat St. Mary's, but if it's not, I'm hoping that one of the other 2 are there and they bring the championship home to Plymouth County.
In Plymouth County, Iowa, Salas, KTIV SportsFource.